So, last time we met, I was at the top of Vescap. And really, I shouldn't be here again in episode 2, but I just couldn't edit this out.
This is incredible!
Before we leave this incredible peninsula, there is one other detour we must make.
Wow. Look at this road. Incredible.
It's hard to believe that this remote, quiet and peaceful place was the set of several scenes in the biggest sci-fi movie of last year. I guess if you're looking for an environment that feels like a different planet, Stad Peninsula certainly ticks that box. Big action, sci-fi, fantasy movies, they're all coming to Norway to film. Just ask Tom Cruise.
We're at the top, we're going down 300 meters down to the beach. Very wild up here. Just not much vegetation, just grass. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the Atlantic coastal route journey. I am stopping off, little detour again at Hoddevik. This is a real treat of a place to visit, and I tell you, very few people come here. It's a surfer's paradise here in Norway. There are many surf camps down there. Right now there's actually some really nice swell going on. I think this time of year and in autumn is the best times to come. It's a little bit flatter in the summer, but oh, what a beautiful place. As you can see, beautiful switchbacks all the way down. We just had an amazing climb up with more views on the other side of all the peninsulas and coves and beaches around here. So yeah, just the whole area is incredible, and few people cycle here. So here's a great tip for you. Come and visit Hoddevik. So down in the bay, absolutely beautiful descent down then. And this is Lapoint surf camp and surf school, really popular. So they're an organisation, Norwegian organisation. They've got surf camps all around the world, like Bali and Costa Rica and such. And they've got one here in Norway. And yeah, it's a great place to stay if you want to, ride down here, rent a surfboard, go and do a few days on the beach, and then come back with the bike. Absolutely perfect. For me, like with cycling in Norway, it's about just exploring Norway and opportunities to do other things. You use the bike like a rental car. You're just doing it to get around and see places. And then, if you find a nice place, you want to stop, stay for a few days, go off and do some hikes. There's incredible hikes around here. There's so many other activities you can do. So always think about that when you're planning a cycle holiday here in Norway. Oh, my nose is running. Yeah, always think about that. This is a great place. If you enjoy surfing, this is the place to come, baby. All right, we're going to the beach. Let's go and check out the swell.
I'm getting on.
good thanks. Heading in near Buda, and it had "You'll never walk alone" wrote on the barn. Alright, so we've made it all the way down to the beach. It is, well, more beautiful than I ever expected. It's so wide and, yeah, so quiet and peaceful. And although it's early in the season and it's around 10 degrees, we've come across a few surfers here. What's the feeling about the water today? How cold is it?
It's not that bad, actually.
It's okay,
but you have to have a whole suit and everything.
You wouldn't want to stay too long underwater. You get like this
brain
freeze when you go underneath. It's one of the more beautiful places to surf in Norway. You have the fjords and you have the beautiful scenery here, and it's just very nice and chill vibe. You can just relax and go surfing. Enjoy, basically.
And no internet as well. They didn't even know what the football score was. I had to tell them that Man City drew against Real Madrid. Is there any City fans here?
No, United fans, so that's good.
United?
United.
Intelligent, you see. Intelligent surfers.
Yeah,
so, there we go indeed.
It's time, sadly, to leave this magical peninsula and head back onto Eurovelo 1, heading north.
It's telling me get up and get up and
This is just a random area of Norway and small fjord here. I don't think I've ever seen a reflection as good as this before on a fjord. I don't know if it's because of the light today and because of the clouds, but it more or less looks 3D. And I was just cycling down and just so mesmerized by the fjord that I wasn't even looking at the road, which is pretty dangerous probably, but how can you not stare at this? It's just phenomenal. It looks more or less 3D at certain stages. You probably can't pick it up on the camera, but it's just mind-blowing. It's little moments like this that are away from the tourist zones and away from what you even came to Norway for that actually, I don't think it gets any better, to be honest. Yeah. But I've got to continue cycling. We must go on. What timing? Ferry's coming in. We're going to hop over to the islands now and cycle some of the islands towards Ålesund, and then hopefully we'll arrive in Ålesund tonight. Still a lot to do, but I mean the weather is just fantastic. No wind, it's perfect temperature. I don't even need gloves on. The roads are quiet and just the scenery, as you can see, snow-capped mountains. I think that's where we're heading, so let's hop on. Official place where you put your bikes. You kind of just put them at the front somewhere against the piping or whatever, but a good little tip is to bring a strap with you and then just strap your bike to the bike. There's always like a pipe or something to strap it to, because you might want to go and sit down upstairs and you don't want to come back to find out it's fallen on the ground and you've damaged your So when you're travelling up the Atlantic coast, there are obviously over 30 ferries you've got to take to reach Nordkapp, and some of them run quite frequently, like this one here is every 30 minutes, but some of them, like it might be 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So you really need to know about the timetables, and if you go onto cyclenorway.com, we've put all the timetables on there. Where are you from?
From
Chile,
Oh, wow.
South America.
So far away.
And you? My brother lives here.
Okay.
Café?
I have water. Good, thank you.
Vas al Ártico, necesito.
Thank you.
Chocolate.
Right, this is it.
Ese.
Strawberry. Would you recommend Norway to your friends back home?
Of course.
Yeah.
We're saying that we want to live here.
Guys from Chile, we're really enjoying their little road trip. But we'll get them on bikes next time. Look at this! Look at this! Just majestic!
So for the whole day I've had quiet roads, it's been really, really peaceful. And then as I get close to Ålesund, it's turning around 5 o'clock in the evening, rush hour, and there are cars everywhere. I mean, it just goes crazy. But luckily, there is a cycle lane into Ålesund. And this city, well, it is as beautiful as it looks. But what's even more beautiful is just around the corner.
I'm just looking right now. It's covered in mist and clouds. It looks mythical. It looks like we're going into a fantasy world. And well, I can't wait. So let's get on this ferry and let's see what's down there.